In this week's Retro Pop Culture News, a new Ultraman movie is coming to Netflix, and we have a lot of HeMan news to talk about, so don't turn that dial. If you're a fan of the 1960s Ultraman or any of the Ultraman shows that came after, you might be happy to know that a new Ultraman movie is actually in the works over at Netflix. Also, it's going to be CGI animated, and it's going to be way different than the current Ultraman animated series over at Netflix. In this new Ultraman movie that's being made by Industrial Light and Magic along with Netflix, there's a new Ultraman that's going to be taking over the mantle, and get this. According to TheVerge.com, Ultraman is going to be put in this weird situation where he's going to have to raise a baby kaiju. I've seen a lot of weird Ultraman storylines over the years, and this might be one of the coolest and probably the most interesting ones that I'll be wanting to watch. In my mind, the plot's going to be something like Ultraman goes to this lair and he sees this giant kaiju monster there and he decides to kill it. And then he sees this cute little kaiju baby there and he thinks it's innocent and he's going to have to raise it, and he becomes a daddy. And yeah, if you have a better plot idea, let me know. Anyways, except for the Shin Ultraman movie that's going to be coming out later this year, I think this is some really cool news for those Ultra fans out there. If you want to learn more about this new Netflix Ultraman movie, I'll link to it in the description down below. And then in our next story, Kevin Smith, who is directing Masters of the Universe Revelation, this is a revival of the 1983 HeMan and the Masters of the Universe cartoon, which I'm excited to see that this is going to be continuing it. But this week, we got two updates. First off, it looks like July 23rd is when the HeMan show is going to be premiering on Netflix, so make sure you mark your calendars. And we have some pictures of what the characters are going to look like, and it's pretty interesting. I'll be honest, I'm pretty happy with how the cartoon animation was drawn. I was a little worried about it at first. Kevin Smith, sometimes he's all over the place. But it does look like the new cartoon is going to have more of a serious tone than we got from the original HeMan series, and I'm not sure I'm happy about that. For one, Orko does not look like the cuddly, goofy, and friendly magician that we remember from the 1983 HeMan series. This one looks sort of different, and it turns me off a little bit. He looks pretty serious and menacing even, and a little bit pissed off. And then they're going to be introducing Skelegod. Now, there's a toy for this that looks pretty awesome, but I'm real curious in the cartoon what this Skelegod is going to be comprised of. It seems to me that it's going to be part Skeletor and part badass of some sort. Obviously, though, we're going to see Skelegod in the new cartoon series, so we'll find out then. Then that brings us into the toys. Along with the show, a bunch of pictures for the new Revelations toys have been released, and they look really good. Battle Cat, He-Man, Skeletor, they all look great, but that Skelegod figure is, well, I can't wait to see the cartoon. But where's Panther? I need Panther. I need me some Panther. You need to get Panther. Show me Panther. But what is your thoughts on this news? Are you like me and a little bit worried that this new series might not feel like a direct sequel to the original 1983 show? Or are you just happy that we're getting a new He-Man series? Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, so I have a little bit more retro news to let you guys know about this week, so let's go. There is a 3-disc vinyl Cobra Kai soundtrack set that you can pre-order right now over at mondorecordshop.com. It comes with over 50 songs, and it also comes with a cassette tape. The whole thing's going to run you $50, and personally, for me, this seems like a really good price considering what vinyl prices cost right now, especially if you're a Cobra Kai fan. Then the mother of all monster cereals is being made by General Mills. Now, we all know about the regular monster cereals like Count Chocula, Frankenberry, which was my favorite, and then Boo Berry. But this year, for their 50th anniversary of the monster cereal, there's a new Monster Mash version that's going to combine all the monster cereals into one. They just released a teaser for this. It was either on Instagram or Twitter, but I'm not sure when the cereal is actually going to be released, but I'm kind of curious what all these flavors together are going to taste like. And all the 90s kids should really love this news. The Nickelodeon game show Legends of the Hidden Temple, it's going to be returning on the CW with adult competitors. Now, there's no premiere date on this yet, but it's been nearly 30 years, so why not? Then be sure to check out our next video right there. I'll catch you on the flip side, and remember, if it ain't retro, it ain't worth watching.